Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a monthly reading for the sign of Virgo. So this is March 2019, guys. I apologize that it is so late. However, I'm kind of doing the monthlies as I can. So Virgo, you are number 2. I just want to take a moment here to just say that it is a general reading. So take the pieces that you feel are for you and that resonate with your soul, and disregard anything that you don't feel is for you. Don't make it fit if it's not for you, okay? So know that no matter what comes through the cards as well, it's still up to you guys and your active free will and the choices you make and steps you take to get the fulfillment that you would like to see in this world. And I just heard back to the drawing board, and it could be because, you know, the kids' easel's behind me. But that is one thing Spirit's kind of coming in already, guys. So just going to take a minute to ask Archangel Michael to guide, guard, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you who would ask for it. If you want your angels or guides in your life, guys, all you need to do is ask. They're here for you. I'm also going to ask my team of light to hop in and join us at this time. I'm hearing fear, too. Fear could definitely be involved for some of you. Just again, take what resonates, but we haven't gotten into the cards yet. But back to the drawing board, and releasing fear may be really important for you. So first off, I'm going to start with the Wildwood Tarot, and we'll get some clarifiers with the Guardian Tarot, guys. And let's see what Spirit has. What's the overall message for Virgo for March 2019, please, Spirits? All right. The bottom of the deck is the Ancestor, and that's crossing through this threshold, which is also a new moon, which was on March 6th, so a day ago. But, you know, this is back to the drawing board as well. Are you willing to, you know, make new plans and cross those thresholds into new beginnings? Thank you. Okay, so we have 3 that fell to the floor. The first is the 9 of Arrows here, and this is about dedication. Oftentimes, the 9 of Arrows is the 9 of Swords, and oftentimes it's been about fears, okay? I know I was going to bring this one first, and something said bring the Wildwood. Well, the 9 of Arrows is about fear, and 9 of Swords in here, and this one is about dedication, okay? So, she's trying to... She's not very good aiming, and she's sort of doing it with her eyes closed here, which there could be something here as well. That if you're doing something and it's taking you a lot of dedication, open your friggin' eyes, right? You don't want to be shooting off into every which way, because that's not actually practicing. Okay, so there could be something right now that's going to taking you a lot of dedication or a lot of time, and you could also be feeling wary, and at this point it's taken so long you're just closing your eyes hoping to hit something. But there was 2 that came out with this, and 2 4s. A 4 of Cups, or vessels here, okay, and she's bored. She is, you know, not happy, and things look pretty stagnant. And then we have the 4 of Arrows, which is about rest, and I feel like definitely transformation. So I feel like you guys, whoever this is for, whoever's resonated with this, I'm hearing coming out of. So you could be coming out of a time that's been really difficult, and you've just kind of closed your eyes blindly and hoped to find something, okay? Because how I feel with this is you have the boredom and the dedication card, the 9 of Cups, which is, or sorry, 9 of Swords, which is, again, normally fear-based, but in this way, she's just not even really looking. So it's almost like also just feeling like you're giving up hope. So the message here is don't give up hope. Stay determined. Stay focused on what you're working on. And if you need to rest your mind for a little while, take time to do so. Spirits, what else would you have me know? Thank you. Okay, I knew this cave bear was going to come up, but we have 2. The cave bear, walking through, and the Lovers. So first off, I'm going to go with Lovers, and this is a choice. This is a choice in how we see love, how we view our lovers as well. And you could have been, this particular instance could even be, it's been really difficult for you to make a choice in your headspace about this situation, and has left you stagnant. So There we go. But then we have number 20 and the Great Bear. And this is about walking through this world, okay, almost portal into the unknown, because he's up here, he's guarding this portal, and it's you that's going to have to take the walk through. I'm going to actually bring the book in here for number 20. Okay, so I'm going to show this to you, and I just, anything that it invokes while I read part of this, take it and bring it into conscious awareness, guys, and what does it mean for you? So, fear of death and damnation have mutated into distorted view of the card known traditionally as judgment. As a calling of righteous souls from their graves by an angel on Judgment Day. But the universe is much more simple than that. Religious theologies would have it. The law of evolution and cause and effect have more to do with divine judgment than human morals. If on a personal level, life is squandered by the pursuit of vainglories and pretentious ambitions, the painful void left within an individual soul may make itself known through despair and frustration. On the earthly or universal sphere, if we abuse the ecosystem and lay waste to world resources, nature will find a way to redress the balance by its own evolutionary means. Nature is not vindictive, just practical. By the same token, time is spent educating and understanding ourselves, which is definitely educating and understanding ourselves to go into this cave bear. This is our own cave, and this is sort of the Great Spirit. How do I put this? I just keep here marking its territory. But this is being able to walk through fear and stepping in here and knowing your heart of hearts and knowing your truth of truth, getting out of fear, not allow. And this is the Judgment card, okay? And that is judgment within yourself. So we have Judgment card with the Lovers card, which is about a choice, about the things that we see as love within our life. And at the beginning of the reading, I had heard the 9 of arrows with the 4 vessels and 4 of arrows, like you were coming out of this. And I feel like Judgment Day, okay? When you can make your own personal judgments to walk through this fearlessly, not looking at, you know, how did they put it? How did they put it? It's already out of my brain. See, it's like not retaining. Okay. This investment in wisdom will help us live our lives with a deeper respect for all humanity and nature. Life will be enriched by the joy and beauty of the universe. The only thing in life that is assured is that if you wait long enough, it will change. And it looks like there's been a lot of boredom up until now. So that's a good thing, right? Taking those steps to see yourself, to make the judgment calls that you need to see the truth inside of your heart and inside of your soul. And like, what is this polar bear guarding the entrance to? What is the judgment that you come to? And I feel like this is for sure about a love situation. One more from this and we'll switch tarots. So I feel like the top one wanted to come, and that's the Page of Arrows. But this did flip, which is the 10 of Vessels and pure happiness. So this could also be with the Page of Arrows. There's a lot of air here, and there's heart space, right? Connecting our mental space and our head space with our heart space and being able to start communicating that effectively is what I'm hearing. So if we're able to remove fear as a blockade or blockage, stand tall in our truth, and bring judgment to ourselves first and foremost on our own opinions, our own feelings, because these 2 4s here are also about stability, with resting your mind, knowing that if you've had your eyes closed for too long and wondering why you're not going anywhere and why things aren't changing, well, this message is for you, because you know, it's time to get in touch with that great bear, and it is time to bring judgment down and maybe rethink how you view love and love situations. This Lover's card is so beautiful as well because they are tied, they are enthralled, they are knotted themselves and entwined. And when we can start to sort of take those first steps into the world and see the judgment first and foremost clearly for what it is, and I feel like you're going to know whatever the situation is for you. Bring rest to your mind and start up with the conversation. Because whatever it is, whether it be with yourself and whatever judgments you came to with this polar bear, whatever they're guiding, whatever truth is hidden within you, you know, it's time to be able to communicate that with the people around you and make those first steps, and also changing your mental space to see things a little bit different, right? And this is happiness, because happiness and fulfillment come when we follow our hearts and we follow our own inner judgment. And I mean, these are major arcanas here, first off, but you know, judgment and the Lovers, those are really, this card is so beautiful as well. It reminds me a lot of somewhat Braveheart, or like, because it's Celtic, I guess, but the wedding day scene with the flowers in her hair, that's a side note. But the bottom of the deck here is the Five of Arrows. So I feel like it's been frustrating for someone. It's like, you know where your Ten of Cups lies, you just haven't been able to get to it. And potentially that is why they have their eyes closed here. Because, sure, I'll just keep firing off. I'll just try and do what you tell me to do, but I don't know how to do it. You know, and I'm bored. And time to really make that change. And under it was the Two of Arrows. I'm going to actually go with one more. And then the Shaman was the last, so there's a lot of stuff there. But the Two of Arrows was about making a decision, and she's blind in this. She's needing to balance out the scales. She's holding on to two arrows here, right? She has them in her hand, but then it's like balancing out your mind and your mental space and communication with this mental world, balancing out spirit and the messages you get with this grounded physical place. And I'm also hearing you need to make money. And we have the Seven of Stones, which is about healing this place where you are in this particular picture, being connected to the earth as well. And I feel like this situation, there's a lot of potential for love and happiness in your life, always. And you can always bring that in. But I feel like it comes from a decision to bring healing. And this Great Bear, this Judgment card, once you walk through that and you see what, you know, what you view as this and what you view as the Ten of Cups, what you see in this moment as bringing you true happiness and fulfillment, removing yourself from any frustration of feeling like, you know, you don't know which way to move. That making a decision first off to heal your past situations or whatever judgment in this you left behind is what I'm hearing. Because as we walk through this cave, first, what do we leave at the door? Fear. Big one. We're leaving fear of the unknown behind to move forward and choose to heal in the grounded world and choose to be balanced. And also I'm hearing chakra work. Some of you may want to, you know, try, get Reiki. You may be into Reiki or energy work. But with the Seven here, I'm just being guided because it's the Seven of Stones and it says healing here. There are 7 chakras, and it may be really, really important for energetic healing at this time. Also, I believe this is the Green Woman as well, so there is a polarity here as well between masculine and feminine. And this just keep in mind, keep what resonates here. But I'm being guided to show you like this feminine character could be actually healing this masculine character as well. So keep in mind here, if there's been a situation that's been frustrating, if it's with another individual, bring love to the situation and, you know, make those choices to bring healing, to remove yourself from the 9 of Arrows and the 5 of Arrows, because these are very frustrating energies. Remove yourself. So let's get I'll just show you the Shaman was at the bottom too. with the Two of Vessels. So with the Lovers and the Two of Vessels and the Ten of Cups, this could be a divine partnership, but this could also just be you finally healing yourself to move into balance with yourself. And with this healing as well, healing old situations, because this is also the number one, which is the Magician. As we heal old situations, we allow new energy to come, and we can start manifesting for our highest good, because we've walked through the fear. We've brought judgment to the place that judgment needs to come to. So let's get a little clarifier for Virgo for March 2019, please, Spirit. What would you have? Any added information or anything? The Death card just flipped over, so definitely a time of transformation. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So this is brand new clarity of thought, brand new belief systems. This is also new communication with the King of Cups. And this particular King of Cups is and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. So there's 3 fours. 4 of Vessels, 4 of Arrows, 3 of Pentacles. And the only one you're currently missing is Wands, which is Celebration, and your ship's here. So with it, there's so much. I feel like active transformation, again, is very important. But I feel like this transformation, this situation that's been stuck and been stagnant a really long time, it had to happen so that you could realize that there was a problem and fix it. To realize that whatever cycles or mental cycles is what I'm hearing, but whatever cycles you were entrapped in, it is really time to lay those heavy burdens down. And as we move through this difficult energy, and as we move through, keep being drawn back to this Judgment card, as we move through our judgments and see the truth from a more discerning and detached eye, and not holding emotional attachments, or I'm hearing resentments as well, if this has been it looks frustrating, right? So there could have been resentments as well, just depending on what the situation is, right, that's needed healing. But as you heal that, it really does transform you into something new. And this King of Cups, this is where I was going and I got sidetracked, guys. He is so loving and so nurturing and holding his baby and caring for him. And there's so much love here. There's 2 people in the background as well. But there's a full moon, fully illuminated. And I do feel like potentially with this moon in the background, oftentimes the King of Cups, even though he's watery inside, it's not so much expressive on the outside. But I feel like this could potentially change, because the King of Cups came with the Ace of Swords. So this could first off be if you're a man, or you really identify with masculine energy, or if it's just, masculine energy right now is your dominant side, because we all have balances of masculine and feminine energies within us. But this one definitely takes getting in touch with your femininity to be gentle and sweet and loving and nurturing. And it's like nurturing yourself and staying at the highest vibration of, your heart space and cup energy will bring you to new thought, and that brings transformation. So the Two of Cups is still out here. This is what's the Lovers, the Two of Cups. Where are you? Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Vessels. I feel like the choice is yours, and how you go about it is working on yourself. Because there's a Page of Arrows, so Page of Swords, with the Ace of Swords as well. It's like this needs to be communicated, I feel like. It definitely needs to be communicated and nurtured. And this Four of Pentacles is about squaring up, right? This guardian, he's kind of forced to watch. He's not a person, so he's not able to move about as freely as these people. But being his guardian self, he sees this family. He sees them walking towards the church and the house, and he sees this as stability, and he knows he wants it. And I feel like for this, it's like knowing what you want, learning what you want, what you will hold as truth, who you want to entwine yourself with. This could also be marriage, I'm hearing. Like you could either be bringing that subject up, or it could be that this has been a marriage situation, just however it resonates. But I'm being asked to bring in a Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue, please, Spirit. Can you give me some advice here? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Power and children. This could go back. Okay, keep in mind this is what I'm getting. This could go back, though, to some childhood stuff. You could be needing to really allow your inner child now to realize that you're powerful. If there's places where playfulness and laughter and just, the innocence of a child, you want to bring that into your life and experience love anew, you have the power to do that. And I'm also hearing your words have power. You have the power to create. And let's see one more, because I'm not... Tell me about power with children, please, Spirit. I am hearing a powerful connection. Like, whatever this situation is, it is definitely powerful. But I feel like it's not so much focusing on the love outside of yourself, but needing to focus on the love within first.